This year has been nothing short of tumultuous for G-Dragon, especially in these recent months that have unfolded. Initially, whispers circulated about G-Dragon's potential departure from Y Entertainment. The impending end of his contract sparked these uncertainties. Yet, the company hesitated to provide clarity. Remember, G-Dragon has dedicated almost 22 years to this agency. A cornerstone of its success, so losing him would be monumental. Fans believed YG would fight tooth and nail to retain his brilliance, particularly with the threat of also losing Blackpink looming overhead. However, contrary to expectations, that wasn't the scenario painted. Added to the drama was YG's calculated ambiguity regarding the situation. G-Dragon's name mysteriously vanished from YG's official list of talent for 2023, sending shockwaves of concern throughout his loyal fan base. Rumors also spread like wildfire. Many suggested G-Dragon had signed with a different label, but no definitive news emerged. By the end of September, whispers claimed he had inked a deal with Warner Records, following a visit to their Los Angeles office, yet still nothing was confirmed. Intentionally elusive about what transpired, G-Dragon's name was conspicuously absent from YG's official list of artists and performers under contract for 2023, which left many fans anxious about what this might spell for his future. Additionally, there were numerous claims that G-Dragon had aligned himself with a different company, yet nothing had been substantiated by the end of September. Whispers circulated that he had inked a deal with Warner Records after a visit to their headquarters in Los Angeles, but this remained unverified from both angles. Yet, the condition of his agreement with YG Entertainment would soon pale in comparison to what lay ahead. On the 25th of October, shockwaves rippled through the crowd as news broke that G-Dragon had been apprehended by the Incheon police on allegations of illegal substance use. It's important to note the police lacked any real proof linking G-Dragon to these claims, but he found himself drawn into the interrogation room nonetheless. A whirlwind of chaos ensued for a time, yet what truly matters is YG's reaction to this turmoil. They responded with a terse statement, claiming it was hard to officially comment as he was no longer an artist under our banner. However, instead of clarifying, it deepened the confusion. It remained uncertain whether they made this remark because G-Dragon's agreement had lapsed or if they were simply acknowledging that G-Dragon had affiliated with another agency. Nonetheless, the public's dissatisfaction was palpable, and who could blame them? Even with the mystery surrounding their relationship, people felt unsettled by YG's deliberate disconnect from G-Dragon, especially considering how much he had devoted. Even though we were oblivious to the true nature of their fallout, it unsettled many that YG had so publicly distanced themselves from G-Dragon, particularly considering the magnitude of his influence. Aware of the gravity of his situation, they claimed he had ulterior motives, with whispers swirling that this scandal was YG's way of exacting revenge for dragging out the contract renewal, yet this was merely conjecture. Still, the betrayal from a company he'd belonged to since 2002 felt like a stab in the back to many, and it appeared G-Dragon shared this sentiment. But we'll dive into that shortly. Luckily, his relentless assertion of innocence, alongside his refusal to admit any guilt, proved beneficial. From the very beginning, he denied all allegations, eagerly offering his assistance to law enforcement in any capacity necessary, including showing up voluntarily at the station to participate in the investigation. G-Dragon's initial tests returned negative, and he garnered support from numerous idols and industry insiders as well. Rumors, however, raged around him, suggesting he had been impaired at several public appearances. Tales circulated that he had arrived at the station with every last strand of body hair gone, among other damaging speculations aimed at tarnishing his reputation. But G-Dragon wasn't one to back down. He initiated legal action to combat the slander. It was known that he had battled with substance abuse during several public appearances, famously arriving at the police station with every hair removed, igniting a whirlwind of speculation that aimed to tarnish his reputation. He fiercely defended his image, even resorting to legal measures, taking decisive action against the venomous posts and initiating lawsuits against the YouTubers who had ignited and perpetuated the vile rumors about him. Remarkably, he even received a formal apology from JTBC for the slanderous report they made against him. Ultimately, it seemed as if everything was falling back into place. For him, his pristine image among Nissan and the public was being diligently restored. After enduring a grueling ordeal, it became clear just how cruel they had been, all due to their blind belief in baseless rumors surrounding his character. Then, just as swiftly, another bombshell struck the media. G-Dragon was rumored to have inked a deal with a new agency and was also gearing up for his monumental comeback. On November 28th, he unveiled a striking video on his Instagram. The music in the video echoed from the track Dana Comedia from his 2017 album Kwangong. The Korean title Soak means new song, igniting fervor among fans and hinting tantalizingly at the possibility of fresh music. Then a mere day later, he erased Y's name from his social media accounts, signaling a potential severance from the company. However, it wasn't until December 5th that whispers emerged about G-Dragon nearing an exclusive contract with Galaxy Corporation. Was on the brink of securing an exclusive agreement with Galaxy Corporation. The corporation was far from an ordinary entertainment agency. It was a powerhouse dedicated to managing intellectual property and crafting innovative content. Whispers swirled that a contract renewal with YG could be on the horizon, yet such speculation felt more distant than ever. In response to mounting inquiries, YG addressed the swirling rumors on December 20th, saying it was challenging for them to confirm the status of G-Dragon's contract. This was certainly not a reassuring sign, but soon it would become painfully clear that G-Dragon and YG were parting ways under less than favorable circumstances. On that same day, the official word dropped: G-Dragon was no longer affiliated with the company. Their brief statement highlighted his significance as one of their most pivotal artists and wished him well on his new journey. Just a day later, on December 21st, director Jo Soo from Galaxy Corporation orchestrated a press conference at the opulent JW Marriott Hotel introducing G-Dragon as their latest signing. Director Jo opened the event with a momentous declaration. Galaxy Corporation had inked an exclusive contract with G-Dragon, marking a new chapter for the iconic artist. 20th addressed the swirling rumors of a renewed contract with G-Dragon, stating, "It remains challenging for us to provide clarity right now. This was not a promising sign." Yet, the truth was about to unfold more starkly. G-Dragon and Y clearly did not conclude their relationship on amicable terms. The very day they issued that announcement, it was revealed that G-Dragon was no longer associated with the company. The announcement was succinct, acknowledging that he had been one of their most vital artists and wishing him success in his new pursuits. Then on December 21st, director Jo Soo of Galaxy Corporation convened a press conference at the JW Marriott Hotel to unveil G-Dragon as their newest artist. Director Jo commenced the event by formally declaring that Galaxy Corporation had secured an exclusive contract with G-Dragon. The director, also in agreement with G-Dragon, the mastermind behind the scenes, brought to light the shocking scandal surrounding substance use, emphasizing his unwavering innocence. Their relentless rumors inflicted immense pain on G-Dragon. He labeled the online harassment targeted at their artist as a blatant infringement of human rights, demanding accountability from the netizens behind these vile posts, granting them a deadline to retract their statements. As for the unforeseen delay in the announcement, Galaxy Corporation revealed that they had been anticipating YG to formally disclose his exit from the company. Yet beneath the surface, something felt amiss about the entire situation. And Sports Soul confirmed suspicions on December 22nd, releasing a report that unveiled G-Dragon's actual desire to renew his contract with Y Entertainment, revealing he was on the verge of doing so. He had been eager to unleash his new album, swiftly prepared to embark on his next chapter with the company. However, amid all this, he had a change of heart due to YG's troubling stance. It was reported that YG had thrown him under the bus, claiming they couldn't respond as he was no longer their artist. According to an industry insider, had YG stood firm beside G-Dragon while Yang Hyun-suk faced prosecution, it could have reshaped everything. Cast him aside, claiming they could not comment since he was no longer their artist. An industry insider revealed that had YG supported G-Dragon while Yang Hook faced prosecution, it would have altered matters. A prosecution inquiry that might have unfolded differently became a formidable hurdle for the company, yet where Y had faltered to defend him. Galaxy Corporation intervened. The CEO of Galaxy, Choi Young-tae, an old ally of G-Dragon, offered his unwavering support and even extended legal counsel just as rumors ignited across multiple media outlets about G-Dragon sealing an exclusive pact with Galaxy Corporation. Young-hook was said to be rather exasperated upon discovering this and urged G-Dragon to mend fences with Galaxy, but revive ties with YG instead. However, G-Dragon opted to move forward and inked the contract with Galaxy Corporation instead. Speculation suggests that G-Dragon's discontent with YG greatly impacted this choice, but after all that...